Hello, YouTube, and welcome to this golden episode of Race Car Fabrication and Restoration. This is our 50th show. Hard to believe we've made it this far, but here we are, and we're just trucking along. You would think for the 50th show we'd have something really spectacular planned, but no, nothing really too big today. We're going to work on a couple of filler panels for the Nova. I've got some panels that go behind the front fender and then along below the driver's door. Whenever I drive the car right now, it's kicking up a lot of rocks. We kind of skipped that point. We were anxious to get the car, make sure it drove okay. And so we kind of skipped that part that needed to be done. So we'll go back and do that today. I've got the drive shaft pulled out of it. We picked up a vibration. Every time I go down the highway, it gets some type of harmonic type vibration. I'm hoping to have the drive shaft back today so we can try that. Today is Friday. I think July the 2nd, I think is today. But anyway, we will try to get the drive shaft. Hopefully they told me to have it done by this week, so hopefully get that done. Then Ryan has been working on his late model, as you saw in the last episode. We had a lot of fuel trouble. They've gone and rebuilt the carburetor, redone fuel lines, played with a regulator. They found out that the fuel pump, this is a rear drive pump on this car, found out that the plumbing may not have been correct on the car. So we're actually going to test early Sunday morning before church. We're going to go to the racetrack. We're not going to run Saturday night. They got a huge race here Saturday night, but we're not going to take the car to the track anymore until we know we got it ironed out. Trent is going to run his car at Boot Hill Speedway Saturday night, tomorrow night. So we'll have some footage of that later on. Right now, I'll show you here. Ryan has got a mess here. He is putting a new fuel cell in his vintage hauler. You can see the tank back there. The original fuel tank actually was leaking just a little bit, and this truck came with dual tanks. The switch wasn't working back and forth, so you could swap from one tank to the other. He's fought that, so finally he got aggravated and said, hey, we're going to put a race car fuel cell in this ramp truck. So he's working on that. So we've got a lot of things going on today, so just bear with me. We'll be right back with you, and we'll get started. Okay, welcome back. And I took a little piece of cardboard and made a template, because this is the last piece of orange aluminum we have in the shop, I think. And Brian was using it as a to-do list for his late model when he was building it. But just so you'll see, we're trying to cover up this hole here. These slicks, they get any heat in them and all. They pick up rocks and stuff. Of course, I got a rock driveway out here coming to my shop. You can see where it's picked up a bunch of stuff. That's what we're trying to eliminate, because it fills up the car. So we're trying to put this panel in here just like that. And I think I'm gonna possibly shorten it up. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do about this gap right here. We got a little issue here, so I'm probably gonna bend this and angle it back. But that's what we're working on, and that should be pretty tight. I don't normally use a cardboard templates, but I did on this. I guess we could leave Ryan's to-do list. That'd look kind of neat, but we won't do that. I've got the template for the bottom piece. This goes up under the door, in between the door and the frame rail. So we will get that, we'll use that as a template. But we're going to see if we can get this peeled off, get it stuck. And we'll use some Clecos at first to get this side set. Then we will try to do an angle here and fold that back, and I think that'll look pretty trick. So obviously we can't have it where it's sticking out like that. That looks like you know what. So anyway, we will get on this and be right back with you. Okay, welcome back YouTube, and we've got this panel in there. It looks pretty good. That's as tight as fit as I want it. I really want it to be perfect, but this will keep 99% of the rocks from coming out. And I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of a short panel going back on the top as well. It's got about 3 inches up there now, but I think this will do well. I'm just gonna go ahead and let the Clecos hold it in there now. We'll start working on this bottom panel. So we'll get it up, and first of all, we're gonna see if this old one fits, how close it comes to fitting. It should be still pretty close. And hopefully we can use it for a pattern, so I'll make quick work of that. Still haven't heard from the guy back yet on my drive shaft. I sure hope we get that. And I got to figure out what this vibration is. This is in the car. If it's not the drive shaft, then we just need to take all the tires to a store up here. I got a local tire store up the road. We're going to see if maybe one's out of balance. So I've never had these tires get out of balance, but something is really going awry here. So anyway, we'll keep on working on this panel. We'll be right back with you. Welcome back, YouTube. And what I thought was going to be an easier piece to make, because I had a pattern, well, as it always goes, I had to throw the pattern away because it wasn't even close. But this is the area that we're trying to fill in there on the bottom. I'm gonna get my finger over in the right spot. And it's different looking through the camera versus just above the camera. But anyway, this is a piece we've got, and a lot of stuff going on there. Tommy helped me punch a couple of holes here, so I'm gonna pull the plastic off. I'm going with black because it'll be up under the car, nobody will see it, and plus because I'm out of orange aluminum. So we're going to pull this plastic off, and then we will, we've already got one place here we're going to drill in here. We got a Zeus fastener there, and it's going to come back to here as well. Then I got to put a piece for the back. Got to put some type of piece up here as well. So anyway, we'll get this piece in here and get the plastic off of it, and we'll show you what it looks like, and we'll be right back with you. Okay, welcome back, YouTube. We got this piece in, got it all trimmed up. I'm not gonna worry about this little hole right here. If a rock gets in there, that's just gonna be good enough. So, but anyway, you can see how that looks under there. Looks pretty trick. I gotta put rivets on that. Now the next thing we gotta try to do is back here on the back. I'm gonna close up this back side, and I think it'll be pretty easy to do. Then I've got a little bitty gap to put in where I didn't have a long enough piece for the rocker panel there. So we'll make these two pieces here, then that'll be a wrap on this deal. I just found out that the drive shaft is not going to be back today, so that's pretty frustrating. But everybody's so far behind right now, it's just nobody can get anybody to work. So that's just the way it is. So we'll get this finished up, and I'll get the rod in for the hood, and then that's about all we can do today for the car. So anyway, we'll get this back piece measured up and check in with you in a minute. Okay, welcome back, YouTube, and got this piece made. We're going to have to use the orange paint. Like I say, I'm out of orange aluminum, so this will go up in there, and I think we've got that knocked out. So we're going to get that done. Then we'll have to put one more filler piece to tie these two, and that'd be a real easy shot. Ryan has his fuel cell ready to go in with Ryder supervising. I wish I'd gotten a picture of the bracket beforehand, but like I say, he's taking this old factory tank out. Actually had a leak in it, and he's got his new bracket and new fuel cell going in now. Ryder, what are you working on? Nothing. Oh, okay, at least he's honest. Okay, but they're going to weld that up, and they are put a little gas in there before they weld on it. Had to make it, give them better light so you can see. But anyway, Johnny's over here working. What are you working on, Johnny?
Believe it or not, I'm putting the first ground stripe I ever put on a race car before, because people say with these crate motors you need to run a ground stripe.
Okay, we are still searching, so we're taking every possible avenue we can. Kind of got Johnny parked up under the lift here. I put these
shady up
yeah. So anyway, we appreciate Johnny's been. I actually helped Johnny years ago on his race car, and he drove a car for us back in '75. Old Coop broke his back in one of our cars, matter of fact. Cracked a vertebrae, but anyway, so we go way back. But anyway, we get this piece in here and having a lot of fun today, and just typical day in the shop. So we'll be right back with you here in just a second. I want to show you this brace that Ryan built. It's pretty sweet. This actually will weld or bolt. You bolting this to the frame or welding it?
Okay. It bolts.
Bolts.
Yeah. So I uses the factory mount. That's how
okay.
That's how it's bolted from the factory. Like
I say, we're very proud of work. I'm very proud of Ryan and the stuff he does. Tommy's swapping out the filler cap. We have a screw-in filler cap versus the race car style, like you see here. But that is really nice fabrication. And that's why this is called Race Car Restoration and Fabrication, or Race Car Fabrication and Restoration, or whatever. But like this little piece he made to get the sump out. Then those will go up under the truck. But really nice work. And just one of a long list of items got to be done to the old hauler. But got to get gas. That's the first thing and most important. So anyway, I want to show you that while he had it out before he got it welded in and bolted in. Be right back with you. Okay, YouTube, welcome back. And we got the panel in. Man, it turned out really nice. And now, say we make the transition to black, but that's okay. I've got black just on the bottom side, and then got the filler panel in there, and then this piece here is trimmed real nice. So man, that looks really good. Very proud of that. So everything is sealed up total now, 100% all the way down the car, and it's fastened through the door there. So we're in good shape. And Ryan is give you an update on his fuel cell. I think they're putting the top on it. This actually, believe it or not, they actually had it from the factory where the people built this bed like this before with plastic. But this is the way they do them, so we're going to copy what they do. So anyway, he got the sending unit figured out. Had a little problem figuring out which one was ground and positive on that, but that's going along good, ready to put that under. So anyway, that's kind of where we're at. We're going to go ahead and button this thing up. I did find out, if I didn't say a while ago, I did find out that my drive shaft's not going to be done today, which is unfortunate, but that's the way it is. So we're going to go ahead and put the rod on for the hood, and that's about all we can do. So we'll get it down here a little closer to the ground so we can do that. So hang in there. Be right back with you. Okay, welcome back, YouTube, and it is pouring down rain outside. Good old Louisiana weather. You don't know what it's going to do, but it's going to be nice and humid after this is done. But anyway, got my hood pin on here. This is a little bit weird because it's a little bit long, but it has to be able to line up with the hood. But see that, I mean, I might have brought in a little bit further, but I wish it would bring the hood a little higher, hold the hood a little higher. But it has to clear this whenever it goes down. So whenever that arcs down, it's got to clear that. So anyway, that's high enough to get up under. If you're by yourself, at least you can get to stuff a little bit. And I may have to keep a little prop rod with me. But man, we're kind of stopping point on the old Nova now. We need a drive shaft. So that's pretty much where we're at. So we're kind of going around helping my brother drill some lead. They're on Trent's race car. He's on the 515 car. They're going to add a little bit of more lead to the back of it. So he's in here putting some more lead on the car, getting the mounts ready. So
No, I don't think we're going to put lead. I think we just got this one, something one out we're going to try after the race.
yeah, we're just going to try. You always time got to test, got to be faster. But anyway, so we're doing that, and I'll show you, man. It is pouring down out here right now. But actually, the sun will be shining here in just a little bit. It's kind of like Florida, it seems like. Electricians are out there working. I'm glad. Hopefully, going to get some power to my pavilion today. That sure would be nice. So anyway, all right. Well, we're going to keep on working. They've almost got their fuel tank mounted, and I just walked by and hit the wet paint on that. So hope I didn't mess that up. What are you doing? You're having re-racing? Okay. Do you want me to move my motorcycle so you can get through here easier? Okay, well, I'll move that. Let me do that for him. We'll be right back with you. I'm not going to crank it. Welcome back, YouTube. And as you can see, Ryan has installed his race car fuel cell in his ramp truck. And he is headed out to go test drive it. He's going to drive it home tonight and check the fuel gauge. So I am very impressed. He did that basically in one day, 24 hours. He did a great job. He got it done. So he's going to head out and be back tomorrow. And hopefully he doesn't run out of gas. But the fuel gauge and everything's working, so he's good to go. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed our big golden episode, our 50th episode of Race Car Fabrication and Restoration. It wasn't anything very big, I admit to that, but hey, I got something done on that Nova I've been dreading for a long time. That's getting all those body inner panels, crush panels done. Oh man, I've been putting that off, but I didn't really have anything to do today on it without the dry shaft, so got that done. And we got the little hood prop done, so a couple little small things, but hey, very important. At least I won't get splattered with rocks now when I pull in through our driveway. But appreciate Tommy coming over and giving Ryan a hand on that truck. I tell you, I'm very impressed with Ryan's work. Like I said, we do everything in-house. We try to fabricate everything here inside. Ryan started on that project last night on his ramp truck, pulled the gas tanks out. I think he started probably about 5 o'clock yesterday afternoon. And so basically 24 hours later, he's driving that thing out, and he did a really good job. Tommy helped him a lot. We appreciate Tommy Rault helping us so much. If you saw the last episode where we kind of explained what Tommy's kind of been our adopted family member for the last 4 years. He's leaving the Air Force here at Barksdale Air Force Base over in Bossier, and he's going back home to Pennsylvania. His time in the Air Force is done, but we are really going to miss him here. It's just like today. He's just there helping us all the time, and we'll stay in touch with him. But if you missed the last episode where we explained what Tommy's actually meant to our family, go back and watch that. It's episode number 49. You'll enjoy that. But appreciate Johnny Vault came over today and did some more fine tuning on the late model. He actually put a ground on there. Johnny spends a lot of time on the internet researching stuff and trying to make sure that we are prepared, if you will, to go to the track. We are hoping still to go to Boot Hill Speedway early Sunday morning before church. That way they'll run tomorrow night and the track will be still in really good shape early Sunday morning before the sun gets on it. So we're going to be there early in the morning. We're going to make some hot laps. We'll know in 2 laps if the car is fixed or not. They're supposed to race tomorrow night. We have had 2 inches of rain today, according to my wife's official rain gauge. But I think Boot Hill can take a lot of water. I was out there at the track last night visiting with the track owner, and I think that they can handle the rain we got today. It was a little bit spotty. Not all of it went across the track, but hey, we'll see. But hopefully we'll get out there and get to test this thing Sunday morning. Like I say, we decided all collectively that we're not going to take the car back out until it's been diagnosed with what the problem is. As far as racing, we're going to keep hot lapping things until we get this fuel system fixed. But hey, appreciate you guys watching as always. Our 50th episode. Like and subscribe to our channel if you hadn't done so already. Please tell your friends, your family, your ex-wife, your ex-husband, your ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend. Just subscribe to the channel. We got to get to 1,000 subscribers before YouTube will finally start pushing and promoting our videos. And we would just really appreciate if you do that. It doesn't cost any money. It's free. Just hit subscribe, and that's it. Hit the little bell if you want notifications whenever I got a fly flying around here, but whenever we release new videos, that way you'll know about it. Have a fantastic week. I got a surprise tomorrow. I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to go pick something up tomorrow, and it's going to be another project, so you got to stay tuned. We'll take the cameras along with us tomorrow, and you'll see what that is. But appreciate you watching as always. We'll see you next time on Race Car Fabrication and Restoration. Have a fantastic week, everybody, and a happy 4th of July to you. Take care.